Give us a roll, and it is number 1, so that means number 3. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome to the stage, Susie Grumble!
So I realised I picked up my bag, so it looks like I'm about to leave. Like, just now I'm going to go on stage.
Yes, you can have mine there.
Really? But there are spares.
Yeah, do you know what I did? I realised when I was halfway through lifting it over, it'd be more convenient. But I've done it now. Are
you just going to stand now for the whole time?
I mean, I've been leaving it to walk.
Yeah, lovely. Just the best location. Because obviously we didn't know when we were going to be up, so I couldn't arrange this in advance. So. I just prefer to sit down. It's more comfortable for me, and I feel like I'm more on an eye level with everybody, so that feels really, really nice. So what I decided to do today is I would really like to work on crowd work, which is where you interact with the audience, which is something that's obviously mutually terrifying for both of us. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a moment to bond with all of you individually. 1 second, I have a... Most of you are lovely. This is really nice. What I'd like to do, just to start with small steps, is I want to do a one-on-one crowd work, because it feels like too much. There's quite a few of you. So I was wondering if I could get a volunteer of someone to come up on stage with me, if that's all right. I should say I am trustworthy, and I prioritise comfort and consent over laughter. Anybody's kind of sitting there and thinking, like, you have a voice somewhere in your body, either in your mind or anywhere, that's just going, it's me! This is the moment that I've been preparing for unconsciously through several lifetimes, then please come to the front. Or if you're thinking could be a laugh, then also please someone come to the front and get a volunteer. I'm glad it's been broken, like the ice has been broken, people have come up on the stage, but at the same time that's a risk because maybe you didn't enjoy it. So let's put on everybody. But yeah, could one person please come to the stage? Or I kind of have to just sit here and stare into space. Yeah. Thank you so much. I was actually so I will need another chair, which is great because there are plenty. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. That's great. We didn't even need to do that. So we're going to have them facing each other, if that's all right. Okay. I did always picture it that you would be sat there and I would be sat here because I feel like you'd want sight at the exit. And I did think though we could flip a coin, but people don't really have coins anymore, so we could flip a card. But if you're comfortable, then we could just sit in these ones. Yeah. Oh, this feels committed now. This is locked in. Okay, cool. You're probably wondering why I called you in for this meeting. So, what I'm hoping to do today is for us to, for 10 minutes, just look into each other's eyes. Basically, I mean, most people, from birth, we can use our eyes to look into other people's eyes, unless you are born without any or you hate people. And so we're going to find out if you can do it, and if not, what's your name, sir?
Rosa.
Rosie. Rosie?
Rosa.
Rosa, okay, beautiful. Rosa, I will then write your name on the list of people who can't look into my eyes for 10 minutes, which at the moment includes 3 people with restraining orders. So, we're going to see. I'm going to get a timer. Okay. Okay, good. Your eyes are easy to find on your face. So this is off to a good start. So yeah, we are going to look into each other's eyes. Okay, I'm just joking. It's actually going to be really relaxed. You can blink, you can move around. You've just got to, as much as possible, maintain eye contact. I probably should have told you that you should blink before you agreed to let your eyes dry up and fall out. But yeah, we can blink, and it's just sort of a relaxing. So we can sit anywhere in the chair, but I think that would be strange. So we'll sit up. It's an experiment and see how it feels. This is really nice. It feels very, very comforting. We're not usually, if we were doing this, we wouldn't actually talk that much, but I did think about sitting here in silence for 10 minutes, but I thought maybe I wouldn't get invited back. Although it is an alternative comedy night, so it could have been really funny. But you can talk. You can also talk as much or as little as you like. You're at a disadvantage because I've got the microphone. You're kind of actually saying a lot with your eyes. It feels like you're writing paragraphs. It's actually a little bit too fast. If you could slow it down. It feels like there's something about a dead dog. Do you have is there a story about a dead dog or no? Okay. Do you want to share? This is the crowd work. This is the interaction, the back and forth. Tell me about the dead dog.
I mean, it's not a fun story.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's not much of a story happens as a dead dog.
Yeah, and your eyes really say it all. So thank you, I appreciate that. It's interesting. It's not technically one-on-one work. It's more 2-on-2. Although it's weird, you can't split your eyes up. So we kind of I mean, you can go cross-eyed. Can you go cross-eyed, Rosa? Oh, I'm learning so much about you. But for anyone who couldn't see, she did a beautiful demonstration of going cross-eyed. You can't split up your eyes, so we kind of do this darting thing back and forth. It's like playing a ping-pong match, of which you are winning. So the inspiration for this, if you believe that this was inspired, is that a couple of months ago, I was out with a guy I was seeing with my eyes and my vagina. And we were out there with one of his best friends and her girlfriend, and me and the girlfriend got talking about Marina Abramovich, because that's how I like to get to know people, just talking about Marina Abramovich, which is why I'm bringing it up now, to talk to you about it. She has a show called The Artist is Present, which she did, where people could come one by one, and she would sit there for hours, and people could look into her eyes for as long as they wanted, and it was super intense. And we were at the Subside Bar in Digbeth, which is a dedicated rock and alternative music place. And we're like, fuck it, this is just like the Museum of Modern Art. So let's try it. We're going to look into each other's eyes for 10 minutes, and I feel like if I can do it there with people dressed as dead bodies and this screaming heavy metal music, I can do it anywhere. And she actually then revealed a deep secret that she'd not told anyone. Which I feel like will be harder for you to do in this context because there are a lot of people watching and listening to everything that we're saying. But I did actually clean my eyes in preparation this night. I am wearing contact lenses, which feels slightly deceptive because it's like a film. I kind of feel like it would be great if there was a reveal where I peeled off the contact lens and just revealed like, those weird bow ties that are rectangular pupils, and that was underneath. It's alright. It's something you can look up later. But what I will do after this, potentially, if people want to, I'm happy to let everybody here look into my eyes for 10 seconds, like at least once, for free. Although technically this is a pay what you want night, so I guess people could look into my eyes and decide how much that was worth. Off the top of your head, how much would you pay for what's happening right now? Fiver.
Yeah.
Fiver. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, $50 each. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Specifically for this, or do you mean the whole night?
Yes.
That's beautiful. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to start charging everybody that. Everywhere I go. Sorry?
Pay for art.
Pay for the heart?
Art.
Oh, the art of it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. you for that philosophy. That's really beautiful. Who would you want to be the last person to look into your eyes before you die? Or someone cuts out your eyes in an act of vengeance from their favourite jumper. From the short time we spent together, I feel like maybe you would do that. Yeah, who would you like to look into? Who would you like to be the last person? I feel like this has all gone on a dark route. Maybe it's the themes that have been coming up. There's been a lot of death. So yeah, who would you like to be the last person to look into your eyes? Oh, but not in a bad way because he murdered you. Okay. Yeah, ideally. yeah, no, that's really beautiful. That's very, very special. I feel like doing things like crowd work, you have to know yourself really well and know what you think about everything so that you're ready for whatever comes up. And I'm here at 33 and I'm like, I don't know, do I like pizza? Or is it just okay? And one of my biggest fear questions is if I get asked, what do I have for breakfast? You know, when you're over at someone's house and you wake up in the morning and say, oh, what do you have for breakfast? And I'm like, I don't know, some old boiled potatoes that my mum shoved to the back of the fridge and forgot about. What do you have for breakfast?
No interesting answers to any of the discussions. I have cereal.
Cereal?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Do you have a particular favourite brand?
Cheerios, currently.
Cheerios.
Yeah.
Cheerios. Do you feel like they have a lot of cheer? Yos. Moderate amount of cheer. I feel like that'd be a good slogan for them. Moderate amount of cheer. Good morning, freshen you up. No, that's really nice. I'm living back with my parents because, well, they don't actually know because I'm just hiding in the attic eating old boiled potatoes. But no, it's actually because I broke my skull, so I was there for recovery, which I've actually never told anyone that before. It must be eye contact. No, I'm joking. I actually tell everybody. Like I was on the bus driver in between him trying to tell me to please just buy a ticket and go sit down, and I just keep telling him that I had brain surgery, which might be why I maybe don't know myself so well. But I'm sort of using my brain right now, if you can believe it. And I'm sort of using my eyes on just soaking it up, and sort of slurping at your very soul, and it tastes salty.
Salty.
Yeah. I actually studied medicine for a year, which I would be scared to, but I dropped out, thankfully, and before I applied, I actually read lots of books on eyes, because I was doing 2 eye experiments, where about depth perception and varying levels of light and the Pulfric effect, which I'm sure I don't need to explain to anybody here. And it's just really fascinating, the methods and the cells that our eyes use to process information. They did all these experiments on kittens. They put them in rooms where they could only see horizontal lines and not vertical, and then they lose the ability to see vertical lines, and vice versa. And I'm thinking, who's letting their cats be used for these experiments? I don't know if they thought it was like it'd be funny to then show the cat the cucumber at different angles. But we all see the world through slightly different collections of cells, different levels of colour codes and things like that. So some people are literally seeing the world through rose-tinted spectacles. And I think that's kind of beautiful because we all have our own unique world that's sort of got everything coming in through the different senses of different vehicles and delivering it to our brains. And I suppose it's beautiful for us all to just really live and enjoy our unique worlds and appreciate the view from our eyes, which I'm not just saying because I'm in front of your eyes. It's to say that I hope you let it all flow in and let your whole self flow out. Every sparkle and shape, because I'd like to see it. And that's when I thought the 10 minutes would be up. Do you think I should check? Or do you think I should check the...
Don't break eye contact!
We were actually broken into it.
Oh, there we go.
That was so close, thank you so so much. At that level, but for right now, I'm just going to finish it. I'm putting on my own rose-tinted spectacles because I would like to give my eyes a rest. But if anyone would like to look at my eyes, please just come and ask. All right, I'm seeing you on. Thanks very much.
See, and that's why I set up an alternative comedy night in Birmingham. So if you go to any of the other comedy nights, what happens is you get some bloke or some woman, they come on the stage and they go, oh, isn't it terrible when you're on Tinder? Or, oh, do you know what's in the middle aisle of Aldi? Loads of random things. It makes me want to kill myself. I would much rather watch Susie